What do you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, hi. So thank you for your content, all that, blah, blah, blah. I have to into work real fast. I'll be fast about this.
Okay.
So, given the fact that you're saying that relationships should probably be temporary, or on average, they're going to be temporary, how allowed should you even how attached to a woman should you allow yourself to become, in your opinion?
Okay, well, there's a few different things there. So I didn't say that I think, relationships should be temporary. It's just an observation that they generally are temporary, right? So, it's why you hear a lot of these guys say that, she's not yours, it's just your turn sort of thing. So having taken that into consideration, human beings are not lifelong monogamous pair bonders. We're just not. Even in, historical parts where 100 years ago there was no social media and it was socially enforced to be like husband and wife till death do us part, they still went outside of the marriage, right? Like, men would
Right.
cheat, women would be would betray, and all those things still existed back then. There was just no things like Instagram and social media to amplify it, or dating apps to make it easier. So there's that part of it. So the last part of your question is, how should you handle that?
Yeah, like just given the fact that the majority of relationships are going to be temporary,
Hmm.
how attached as a man do you think you should allow yourself to become a woman? Because obviously you
Well,
can't just be completely
yeah,
disattached from her, but you
you're
also can't become like a simp that's like what has one itis.
yeah, got it. And for the most part, younger guys don't have the fortitude to deal with that.
Hmm.
Yep, it's mostly younger guys that really struggle with that. And it's like, they have the one-itis, they have the soulmate myth. They see a hot girl and she touches his pee-pee and she's a unicorn sort of thing, and he wants to
Hmm.
marry her and date her and make her his girlfriend within like the first two dates sort of stuff. You just have to understand, relationships for what they are, which is a lot of this stuff that I talk about in my book. I don't know if you've read my book.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, so
a review.
yeah, like one of the thank you. One of the parts that I talk about in there is like, when a woman says something to you like "I love you, Zach," then you have to in your head add what to it
For now.
right now,
Mhm.
right? So whenever a woman says that she has a feeling right now, then you add to it in your head right now, because a woman always reserves the right to change her mind at any given time. So when you
Mhm.
understand female nature, it'll help you. I'm not saying it's going to solve the one-itis. I'm not saying that you're never going to like have your heart broken or have an unhealthy attachment to a chick in the future. It's
Mhm.
probably going to happen. Even if you are red pilled and you understand you've unplugged from all the bullshit and all that sort of stuff, it's probably going to happen at some point. I mean, you catch the feelings for her, you catch the fifis, and she does all the cool stuff that you like. I mean, it works out for a while, and then it doesn't work out for a while. And then you're
Right.
left hanging. And women have always had an easier time at moving from guy to guy. They're expert mate switchers. There's studies. I don't have it here on the corner of my desk anymore, but there's studies that research facilities have done where women are very, very adapt to mate switching. The whole war bride notion that I also talked about in the book too, right? War
Right.
brides have been studied for a long time. It's a common phenomenon, but men don't have that capability. We're not evolved to deal with that as well as women are. So long and short of it is, it's going to happen. You're going to have to suck it up,
Okay.
right?
Thank you.
I mean, I can try to unplug the hell out of you and red pill you till the sun goes down and comes up tomorrow. But at the end of it all, if you don't, you know, if you haven't gone through the reps, if you haven't gone through the chaos, if you haven't dealt with it, if you haven't seen female nature for what it truly is once, twice, three times,
Hmm.
then you're gonna have a hard time dealing with it, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of time. How old are you right now?
21.
All right, I'll let you get back to work, but I'll keep talking. I mean, like, you can watch the rest of it, but it's just one of those things that you have to adjust to.
Okay.
All right, man.
Well, thank you for your time.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, it's like there's no quick and easy solution, guys. It's just like, you know, women are going to betray you. It's a fact of life. It's just going to happen. You're going to be shocked to realize that she's not sugar and spice and all things nice. And just because you say I love you, that she's always going to love you and that she's always going to be loyal to you. So you will be betrayed, and that's just part of being a man. Some guys it happens to more often than other guys. Other guys, For the rare ones, it doesn't happen to that much at all. So it is what it is. I mean, understanding female nature is one thing, but understanding it and kind of setting aside feelings is a different thing altogether. But when it happens to you a few times and you understand it and you get used to it, you move through it a lot faster and it's less of a problem for you. So if that makes sense. Let me get the super here. Carrie says, have Eastern EU fiance, Eastern Europe. So I'm guessing like Slovakia, like, that part, maybe like Ukraine, something like that. Amazing people, but when around other high value couples or men in public, I notice the fiance seems to vibe differently. She postures a bit more and doesn't seem present. She seems more in her head. Insight. That, my friend, is hypergamy. You put like, Eastern European women are beautiful. They are women on hard mode, if I'm being honest. I had a thing in my 20s for Eastern European women. And I mean, how can I put it? Beautiful, fun, but they are hypergamy turbocharged. I'll put it that way. If you're not on your game, if you're not competent, they have very little wiggle room for mistakes. They don't have a lot of tolerance for bullshit. Very, very hardcore people. I think it's probably from like decades of socialism and communism. I remember there was a guy that was once telling me that they're a very sad people, was what he said. Something along that lines. And not to say that they're like unhappy or sad, but it's just like if something better comes up or looks good, in contrast, then they're always kind of like weighing out that option, right? So that's probably what's happening in your situation, Carrie. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.